Oh yeah, okay. So we're definitely live now. Be careful.
I am very, very careful.
Ah, I
Hello,
need to
everyone.
mute that son of a bitch.
Mute that what? Oh,
The
are
uh,
you
the
gonna?
lap the laptop. It's very funny. It was high time I load it because it's got like 8% in its battery. So yeah.
Yeah, I had to plug in mine as well. And
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I say welcome to all of you who are watching it later. Once it's uploaded as a, recording of the live. I decided to try my hands live. Um, oh, we have two viewers. That should be you, right? Because I'm one.
one of them is me, and that most certainly, and my laptop is still not on. So yeah, because I'm gonna follow the chat with that.
Oh, okay. So,
Uh, Wait, I'm logged in with the wrong thing. No, 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 I'm logged in with two. Sorry, one of the viewers it was fake.
oh,
Uh, because
dang
I
it.
got only
Where is
notification.
my okay, so at the beginning of the whole
Now,
ordeal, I want to do a quick machinery swap, and that is carrying a statement. That machinery swap. As soon as I find where that ass is, and I try to hold my tongue back. Uh, I'm gonna lose my patience and I'm gonna tab in it. Uh, yeah. Okay,
don't lose
so
your
as I
faith.
suspected, it was back in the field. Yeah. So it doesn't matter how nice that
Wow, this looks.
telehandler is. I'm going to replace it.
But that looks cool. I could
Yeah,
imagine
but I
someone.
have something that looks way cooler than this one. And I need to drop by at the farm anyway because I want to keep the attachment. Because I will still handle big bags.
Yeah, that thing looks cool and
Because
futuristic.
there are lots and lots of things going on in the world of Farming Simulator right now. Uh, Rob, you're not following it, so you're not aware. Oh, also, I forgot to say that we have Rob, of course, with me as my spirit animal and my guiding light. Uh, and he's not following Farming Simulator related news as closely as I do. And so you're not aware that FarmCon is on. So today
There's such
was
a
the
thing as
first
farm.
day. What?
There's such a thing as
Yes,
FarmCon.
there is such a thing as FarmCon that is
So I
organized
can
by Giants,
find.
the creators or the game studio that is uh, making farming simulators. So that is absolutely this in-house thing. So for the farming simulator community. By the way, this year it's hosted by Class, uh, the huge combine and tractor and whatever manufacturer in Germany, and one of the breaking news that probably everybody who has uh, a bit of understanding of the world of farming simulator knew that Class is coming to FS19, and Class is coming to FS19 big time because the Platinum DLC will contain no less than 36 at the very least 36 farming what class equipment. So uh, at least this is the number that is already identified, so that is huge number of uh, things that are coming to the game. uh, like uh, we're gonna get the brand new Lexion, which is a prototype right now, that is for certain, and we're gonna get a couple of other things. So this is one of the news, and I made a video earlier today, so that is not long after the mod spotlight number 3 video, where I was I was going through the video without flinching, and I didn't even mention the news that class is coming to FS. And guys, it's not because I wanted to avoid that intentionally and I was avoiding the topic like a champion. No, it's simply because I forgot about I wanted to mention it in that video already. So yeah, that happened. So I'm pretty hyped about that. Job, are you hyped about Class's appearance in FS?
Well, I
You don't
had
even know
only
what
one
that is.
thought when you mentioned a con with Farming Simulator. Will there be cosplayer girls dressed as tractors?
No, no, it's not that sort of thing. But
In the
there are.
meantime, I checked your audio and it looks fine. It looks fine. You don't have
Oh,
echo.
oh, hold
It
on. Yeah, I
seems like
wanted to ask that. And what is image quality like?
uh, well, it's 3 by 4 or so, four by
Yeah,
three. But
that I cannot do anything like with that. It's it's 3 to 4 because my
looks fine.
okay. I what I meant is the frame issue.
Oh,
Is
the
the
frame.
frame
Hold
rate?
on, then let me check it for longer. Um, since I'm not a very like techie guy, like oh, it has to be 150 frames
No,
per
it's
second
it's
or
set at 30 FPS and I have
well, then
no.
it's kind. Yeah, 30 is a bit like it's not too much.
But it is said that Hollywood films are maximized at 24. Did you know
Yes,
that?
but in games it's different.
Mm.
Games has to be like okay, at least like 60, 50, 60 is
Yeah,
something
but
because
okay. Even though you should know that all my videos are 30 FPS on YouTube, so mm, that should be fine. It's
well,
it's
I
30
won't be
FPS for now.
complaining. I'm
Maybe
just saying
maybe
that it's noticeable.
maybe I will play around with that more. Okay, so what's going on? Apart from the fact that I'm really hyped about classes coming to FS19, and I'm going to pre-order that stuff so that I get that really nice Dominator that you get if you pre-order the DLC. Um, Other than that, the other news uh, related to that, and I'm pretty much, well, you could say I'm upset, is the outcome of the mod contest because after uh, so what the order of events so that you understand. Um, I checked out. Oh yeah,
Sorry about
your
that.
first typo is a. Oh, we have 3 viewers, so we have a stranger with us. Definitely.
A
Hi there.
stranger, an
Uh,
alien.
what?
Welcome.
Yeah, an alien. No, I mean not us. Okay, so I'm talking about FarmCon. So uh, so what the line of events or how it went down. I logged into Facebook to check out what's new, and I've seen the promo video that is out showing off that class is coming to FS, which is great. Then I sat down to do the mod spotlight video that I had already in mind. I was itching to do that, but I was busy with the Dawn of War video, obviously. And then um, uh, I was done with that, and while that was rendering, I watched the live come on, live broadcasting of the mod contest. Uh, um, so I'm looking for words, and I don't know. I need to have another sip of that nice beer that I'm having. Oh.
Having a manly.
So they announced the results of the mod contest, and that was pretty upsetting for me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm real happy that Oxygen David won his section. That Swiss Future Farm thingy that where he entered. Uh, his his was by far the best entry in that category. But other than that, it was a I don't know show for monkeys, or I don't know at this point what that was. So in objection to the outcome, I decided to replace my money to telehandler with this awesome um, old school JCB. What is narrow on this one? And I definitely, oh, I see. Okay, and I think I go with that one because that looks awesome. So in objection to that, I replace my Manitou telehandler with that awesome JCB. That should have been the winner of Young Timer Merc category. I mean, how on earth did we get to the point uh, where a trailer, which is a very nice trailer, but come on, a trailer can beat a package of several uh, items of machinery and implements and all that good stuff, IC included, because the guys at Keres Mod included IC in their tractors, and they, oh, I forgot that I'm in the UK right now. That happens to me sometimes. Sorry, guys. And I was renting heavily. So
Causing accidents.
yeah, causing accidents since 1996. Oh, okay, I can move it down like that. And can I? Yeah, I can. Ooh, that's funky, but that's not because of the. Okay, anyway. So so that thing, seriously, I have nothing against the winner, and congratulations. That Autosun trailer is very nice, but seriously, guys, uh, it's not as nice as, for example, this Polish mod pack, of which this JCB is a part of, for example. So that was a charade, or I don't know what, but that made me quite upset. So in objection, now from now on we have this one. Also, I remember when I introduced that Manitou telehandler, I was talking about how I want a nice old school telehandler instead of that one. Now this is a nice old school telehandler. There you have it. I'm happy about this exchange. And yeah, so that's what happened at FarmCon today. Yeah. How about you, Rob? How was your day?
My day was not much yet, but I did wake up, which is an achievement. And
Yes, it's. I mean, at any time of the
um,
day, it can happen that you no longer wake up.
well, I was checking out a stream, another 40k streamer, and uh, started working on, well, not started, like continued working on my Chaos Kane theme. So
Mm.
doing music stuff, I was working on the drums and that sort of thing, like trying to make those military drums, you know,
Uh huh.
those
Yeah, and it's
rolling
it's
snares.
coming along nicely, right? From what we
Yeah,
said earlier.
and
Oh, lights are coming back.
and yes, preparing for, at least in spirit, for another character creation
Yeah,
theme to
right
continue that.
now I'm streaming this train wreck of a harvest that is not going on. I haven't touched it ever since the last video, and then we're moving over to Rob's channel, uh, to which I will place a link in the description anyway. Check it out, guys. He's doing music and it's quite awesome. Uh, yeah, so over there we are doing this classic pen and paper rolling
RPG.
dice um, role playing game. So we're in the process of creating characters, and and we're having quite the fun while doing so. Like yesterday's stream was quite random. Let's be honest for a second.
Yeah.
of that, but I enjoyed myself tremendously. So
Me too.
I think that's what matters at the end of the day. Mm. And I think I won't park this over to the main yard because it's much quicker to put it here. And anyway, there's nothing in here, just this windrower. So this telehandler won't hurt anyone here. And so now we can jump into action just like that. Oh yeah. Now I want to show that stuff later that I want to show. Uh, Let me quickly check out idea. Oh yeah,
That's a
that
very
that one
long
needs to
pipe.
be parked. Okay, now we're fine because right at this point I'm only tabbing between these two vehicles. That's what this mod does. It's called, for those of you guys who consider. Oh, I need to turn the thresher on. So for those of you guys who are into FS and wants their mods, it's called Vehicle Explorer and it's awesomeness. Uh, Practically what it does, the main function that I use it for, that you can quote unquote park your vehicles, so you're not tabbing between those vehicles that are parked. uh, and the controls are quite intuitive and awesome. So yeah, there's that. And now get prepared, Rob, because for the next, I don't know how long time, you're going to watch this combine going up and down, sometimes interrupted with some karting action.
Wow. So the action is ramping up, right?
Hmm. You know, in
Okay.
my head I can hear that
Epic,
pumping,
epic dramatic
epic
music is
epic
required.
dramatic music. Yes, full of suspense. Yeah, but it needs to be done. And I want to be real quick with harvest over here. I think I will be pushing the envelope next week because I want to switch over to seasons once the seasons ready version of that map is out. We're talking about Oakfield Farm, of course. Uh, and it's going to be real awesome. I've uh, seen it in videos of other more privileged people who got the ready-made version from Oxygen David himself. So it's going to be awesome. Oh, you put a nice little alien in the chat. I see that
Yes,
now.
because we were suspecting that we have aliens. So,
And now you're the only viewer according to YouTube, so we scared
well,
him or
I'm not sure
her.
how that happened, but
I mean,
because I'm
oh,
having at least two.
now we have two because I'm a viewer, just as well. So,
Yeah,
oh,
it's
now
weird
wait.
thing.
I'm pushing all the buttons at the same time, even those that I shouldn't push. So I'm so great. Also, back to the topic of the mod contest, I figured I could, since that mod spotlight series seems to be a blast. Uh, I will do a showcase of the winners of each category, or probably the first three of each category at this point. Like you can see that nice trailer that won the young timer contest against every single rules of probability uh, that came out first. I don't get it, guys. There's really nothing special about that trailer. Uh, so yeah, there's that. Ooh, the lights are so much nicer on the YouTube screen. It's
Yes,
although it's a
because
bit strange
YouTube is
because
usually enhancing the lights somehow.
yeah,
Like it makes
so
everything a bit brighter,
it
maybe.
makes more sunsetty even though it's 10 in the morning in game time.
Yeah.
Lights are or the color of the sky is a bit funky in this game. Uh, it's not that bright blue, and I mean, yeah, it is at a certain part of the day. It is. Also, right now we have cloudy weather. Um, I sure do hope we don't get rain because that would cause some trouble. Uh, Rob, if you played Farming Simulator, now you could be in helping me with bailing up the straw
Yeah,
that
but
I'm
I don't.
dropping.
You did convince me to join in the spin tires,
Yeah,
but farming
and
simulator.
I still hold my view that it's the gateway drug to Farm Sim, mm. And that's why you're avoiding that
Maybe,
game.
maybe it is.
Maybe next time we're doing a Spin Tires live. How about that?
Yeah, spin tires would be fun. It's been a while since I've been driving around in the wild, getting stuck.
Yeah, and probably when you last played it, that was the last time when I played it as well.
Oh, we
So,
had some errors, I remember.
yeah, but that was because of that map, and I'm not sure if I need to check it out on the interwebs whether it's because uh, modded maps are not supported in multiplayer or what's the issue or was it that single map, which is really much a shame because that's a nice one.
Yeah.
I mean, Mudrunner sure does support everything in the world and more.
Mhm. Like,
But that trailer still, guys. I mean, okay, I get it. I cannot see these machinery items with Westerner eyes because I'm not a Westerner. But given the fact that I made two modspot videos, three now, but when there was only two, and the first one was a tractor, and the second was a drilling machine. Uh, and the tractor was infinitely more successful than the drilling machine with 42 views. And thank you for that, guys. By the way, that's awesome. That's an absolute channel record. Oh, now I switched it on and off. Uh, so uh, that tells uh, volumes. That speaks volumes about how tractors are appreciated over uh, implements and whatnot, generally by the community. And yet we have a, a trailer which is not even that special, overthrowing. I don't know, guys. Something's fishy here. Because I don't even comment on the best map category because it's half expected that the German map will be the winner, since I reckon the great majority of the player base is from Germany. It's a German game, or Swiss to be absolutely exact, but that's technically the Swiss are German and some of them are speaking French. Uh, mm, and that's another matter for that for me. One German map is almost like the other. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are a few that I enjoyed in 17, like Gödenstedt and Landorf. Those were awesome, but
So
I don't know.
German.
What?
That was so very German.
Uh, these are German maps. I mean, what do you expect? uh,
I don't know.
like should we call them? I don't know, New London or what?
Nah.
Nah. Oh, in other great news, guys. Uh, Oxygen David. I think at this point uh, he's pretty much uh, has these effects of me keep calling his name. So he posted on Facebook that Lone Oak is practically done, uh, and it's being tested by his trusted testers, and very soon it will be sent into Giants for testing and possibly publishing on ModHub. Also, it's going to be completely seasons ready because by the time he started converting it, he knew what to do so. So he did that from the get go. So I would say by the middle of August we will have Lone Oak in our hands. Mm, it's so good. I'm especially happy about that because now uh, I'm pretty confident that not too many people will know that I said it, that I'm going to move my DIY farm series over to Lone Oak, and that was a plan uh, that was in the making ever since I started YouTube. That was the point when I realized how that Black Mountain Montana map is not that interesting, at least for me. I don't know. How about you, Rob? Which map is nicer, this one or Black Mountain?
Well, I kind of see them the same.
Oh, really?
I don't see the difference really.
I mean, there I have two absolutely flat fields, and look at this one, and
Well,
look at the scenery
but
and
isn't
everything.
that more easy to not mine but like harvest the flat field? Because okay, this looks nicer,
It
but
really doesn't make a difference in that respect. I mean, this one is a 500 horsepower machine. Uh,
yeah, but
it,
the flat is like nice and flat, so it's like
yeah,
satisfying
but
to control. I don't know. I
the only
sort of
only
feel it's
problem is
boring.
that I have too large machinery for this farm right now. Like on those narrow roads, it's a nightmare to maneuver this combine, for example. And then very soon you will see when I take the load to the selling point, how difficult it is to maneuver around with that Fendt 1050 tractor.
Hmm.
But other than that, it's absolutely
Did you
fine.
notice that your Shadowplay put your graphics packs in the description?
Yes, I did notice that.
It's in Hungarian for me.
Is it? It can
Yeah,
be,
but for
but
me, so maybe it shouldn't
yeah,
show up in
it's
English.
in Hungarian for me as well.
But
Which
who
I
who
don't I don't really know why is that so, because
But it's quite obvious what's what, so it's not like it's a
Yeah,
problem.
but I really don't understand this because shadow play is working in English for me, so
Well,
that's
but your
fine.
location is Hungarian, so
Okay.
sometimes YouTube does that for me. It just sets it everything to Hungarian. It's so distracting and annoying.
Yeah. Anyway, I will change the description once we're done here. So, or when I do the things with the things. Yeah. So no problems there. Yeah. So you can see my specs and you can find out what's what. Not that I haven't speak about that already. Uh, that I'm rocking a GTX 960 and all that stuff. Also, I'm very heavily considering uh, upgrading seriously, like uh, getting a new machine completely. And I have my eyes on. I don't know what you think, bro. Do you have an opinion on that? I'm thinking uh, for GPU. I'm looking at the RTX 2060. Uh,
I wouldn't know. I have a GTX 760, so
mm,
not planning to upgrade anytime soon
But
as
don't
well.
don't you ever drooling on nice new uh, pieces of hardware? Like 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 don't you ever do window shopping?
Well, on
Because I
what
do.
I was drooling on were uh, nice pieces of musical hardware,
Oh yeah, yeah,
effects
of
and
course.
audio plugins and
Like I
virtual
tend to,
instruments.
yeah, like I also tend to window shop real life farm equipment as well. So that's
that's that's fun.
but then
You don't
I
have a
mostly
field.
I mostly yeah I mostly drool on shitty old second hand equipment. So
Mm,
mm, and the problem is that I have no access to nice American spec machinery, like because we're in Hungary. But
yes.
the drooling is especially intense when I'm watching tractor porn over YouTube. Like uh, I was just watching before. Catching up with Rob, I was watching a video made by Farmhand Mike, where a nice two-wheel drive 7810 John Deere was baling with a New Holland round baler. Uh,
It's fun. Those birds are flying away from the blades from the last minute. Like,
yeah, and they are
yeah, check
always
this out.
staying for so long. And I don't think that in real life birds
Yeah.
would risk to stay that look at that,
Well, I
staying
did
that.
see a video of a bird, and there was. I'm not sure if it was a combine. Probably it wasn't a combine harvester, but it was a big agri machine. You would probably recognize it. It was like filmed from under, and the bird was protecting her little eggs,
Yeah,
and
but
she didn't move. Like just kept there, and it was so scary. I mean, I would have fucked off, right off. But no. So yeah, some birds are tough. Like,
yeah,
yeah,
but
you come
but
with
I
that
mean,
thing. I don't care. I'm gonna stay here and protect
yeah,
my eggs.
but these clearly not protecting nests and eggs
Oh,
because
we have Century in the chat.
oh, do we? Oh, hi Centurion. Hey,
Hey there.
you don't have to be awfully shy. uh, it's all fine. uh,
I was wondering if you can show up. Sneaky, sneaky.
yeah. uh, what's this
What is
slowness?
That tractor has nice white wheels. It looks like some Lego thing.
Oh
So
yeah,
pretty.
and this is because this is not your regular 1050 Sun, because these tractors by default have nice red rims like this combine, and
Yeah.
also they supposed to be this awesome nature green, but this is a special edition that Fendt made together with another company called Jens. It's another
It's
German
so weird how
company.
they look ergonomic and like sci-fi, and sometimes like the front of that tractor, like a sports car or something.
Yeah,
You
that's
wouldn't
absolutely
expect farming
that's absolutely yeah. It's designed the very carefully, and so is that combine. I mean, Fendt is absolutely the flagship trademark of Echo. So they have the design engineers who can do the job. Also, what is your idea of comfort in this cab? I think it's pretty comfortable.
I guess it is.
I mean, I don't spend too much time in this one. I usually spend. Oh, hold on a second. I need to drop them. Okay, we can take some more with this one. But then again, this is not bad either. Mm,
Mm.
it's and this one is
I'm
is
snacking biscuits or like crackers or what's this, and I try to be as quiet as possible.
nah. Go ahead. I mean, I'm drinking beer. Uh,
There you go.
go ahead. Feel free. It's this manly stream.
So the chewing is like adding to the farming experience and the
Yes,
immersion. Like
absolutely.
you
I
had the
mean,
animals like nom nom.
yeah.
Moo. Do have cows, no?
Yes, I do have cows, and I also have sheep. In this one, because in this one I transferred everything that I had in 17 on this map, so I have quite the animal farm going. Mm, I pull up the screen once we get to the end of this row because I want nice even windrows of the straw. Or technically these are just throw slots because I never went over them with the windrower and I never will. My 9 meters wide windrower couldn't catch uh, more than one. So yeah, you were mentioning animals. Yeah, I have 54 cows and 216 sheep.
That's a lot of sheep.
Hmm.
You can count them before sleep.
Yes, you can. And they are actually the next animal uh, will come to life in four. So they are reproducing, and the next one is coming in 4 hours. The
Oh,
the
those are.
cows are a bit slower because there is less of them. The reproduction rate is determined by their well-being, which is pretty cool. They have everything they need and they are kept clean. Uh, and their numbers. The more the merrier, or the quicker they reproduce. I mean, uh, obviously, 4 cal does it more than two. Do I
Yeah.
need to explain it further?
They should reproduce like slimes.
Oh, yeah. Well, practically this is what goes here because bulls and how do we say that in English? The female cows, they are the cows, right? And cattle is the
Yeah.
collective term, I guess. Uh, Centurion may know that better. He's a native speaker of that fine language. Anyway,
Yeah, I just called like multiple sheep, sheeps. So
yeah, but I think this is slowly crawling in because because
Really?
yes, irregular plurals are on the diminish, as irregular past is to some extent.
Oh,
It's
so
it's
that's
your
why I noticed sometimes like I see such that actual English speakers use terms and like the tenses of stuff. Like it seems weird and it seems off, like incorrect.
yeah.
But
I
people
can't
who are in high
I
positions use them.
I can't recall what that was, but I know that for example, the angry video game nerd James Rolfe uh, has a a systematic error that he does, where he should use something irregular form, and he uses it in the regular, and I can't recall what that was, and I noticed that.
Yeah.
Uh, and it was the past tense of a verb, so yeah. And now for the viewers of Farming Simulator, we have an English grammar lesson. There you go, guys.
Mm.
Oh, it's not really grammar, it's more linguistics a little bit. It's like descriptive that we're talking about.
Yeah, imagine like a guy goes home from the, let's say, university and like, or just high school, and like sits down to watch the Farming Simulator stream and like, oh, I'm gonna relax finally away from the school, and the school teacher starts a linguistic lesson about past tenses and plural and stuff.
Yeah,
Like, no.
yeah. Centurion says uh, he's happy to engage in such discussion. It's perfect for someone such as himself. Yes, yes, I
Yeah,
know, I
yeah,
know. uh,
he has a linguistics fetish, if I can address it that way.
yeah, I'm just an apprentice compared to him in these matters. I mean, I had an introductory course in that topic, and then a um, few wide or specialized ones, but not an entire study, or how to put it. So yeah, lexical morphemes. Don't even start that. uh, nah. But another topic, I heard you are an avid fan of Adder, aren't you? I mean the band Adder. Rob told me something like that, along that
Hmm.
line.
I might have.
And it's better be the Massachusetts based psychedelic stoner doom rock trio, or now it's a
Yes,
quartet.
he's meaning that one. I'm pretty sure.
I
There's only
don't
one
think there.
answer.
I don't think there are other bands called Adder. I mean, who knows? It can be like a local band. Uh, yeah, it's much more interesting of a topic than lexical morphemes.
Indeed.
Because I really need to work my brain to even remember what is that. What the lexical morpheme is.
Not Adder, you pray.
What?
He's taking the piss, that's why.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
There was this um uh well that was parody and cartoon and everything, the cooking hostile with Phil Anselmo, and there was the which was the Pantera song that they did. Uh, I remember I can't recall the original, but it was milk the other for more, uh, and that was funny. Another spelled as UDDER is
Oh,
the for Rabbi Said Hungarian tőgy. Uh, so that's what other is. So the hand at the belly of the cow, and the milk is coming from that. I think very soon we can go for a little ride. And that beer is quite good. You gone, Rob, or what?
no, I'm not gone. I just saw that I got a Hungarian comment on one of my videos,
Oh,
and it's like, wow, we're getting another Hungarian. It's cool.
oh, and it wasn't Norby or Milan.
No, it was in reply to him because he was like, oh, this song is also not like mulatos, like
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
and the guy wrote like, that's it, deal with it.
yeah. Uh, mm, I commented on one of his things. I think
Wait, someone called Lord Inquisitor Peter, and
oh, that's not me.
yeah, that's not you.
That's an
That's
usurper. He wants to be a moderator at your channel as well. He doesn't understand that it's a privilege.
it is. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the big crisscrossing? Oh no, you're not like messing up the lines.
No, it's
They
it's
stay where they stay. That's
yeah.
that's
What
more
happening
common.
right now is that I'm emptying, uh, and now the trailer is full. So you wait. That was my grandma. I'm looking after her since my parents are on
That's good night.
holiday.
Yeah.
And she wished me good night. Yeah. So now I'm on my way. And I need to travel on the wrong side of the road because we're in the UK.
You mean the right side of the road?
The wrong side of the road.
No, that is the right side. Everybody else
Yeah.
drives on the wrong side of the road.
I mean, what a stupid country where the passenger is driving.
Come on, no,
I'm just
is that
joking.
fast? Oh, and there's no flags in the no flag emojis, so I cannot spam like 400 Union Jacks. So no. Anyway,
Uh, I remember that time. Uh, JCB came out with a nice version of one of their tractors that was celebrating uh, the fact that JCB is a UK trademark, and they incorporated the Union Jack in the paint job.
mm,
And one of the YouTuber guys was role playing as an English or a British farmer in Northern Ireland, and he went for that machine, and he had to remove the Union Jack so that not to upset the people around with the Union Jack.
yes,
that
they are
that
they
was
are
funny. I
like
mean, like the bystanders, these dumb NPCs that are in the game would go upset. over it.
You
I
can
mean,
just
to
run them over with the tractor.
some extent, I understand that because I have a tendency to remove German license plates. Like I barely ever play German maps, and German license plates are breaking. Oh come on, I'm coming totally the wrong way. No problem. So German flags uh, or what license plates are are game breakers or what. So yeah. Now I turned around nice and easy. In real life, you turn around like that with a tractor, never ever. Seriously. Oh. And now I scratched the side of the trailer.
It, it's not Mad Max, it's Farming Simulator. Careful.
Yeah.
Why you're
I told
doing
you I
that?
went the wrong way. I forgot for a second because I keep yapping that I'm not taking the goods to the farm silo, but I take it to one of the selling points.
Mhm.
And very soon you will see what I am talking about, narrow roads and huge machinery wise.
Well, it's already pretty narrow.
Yeah, and I'm going on a sidewalk. Uh, that's technically a sidewalk or a bike railroad. And now I hit the fence because I'm talking to you and looking at the stream, not at what I'm doing.
Driving or streaming? Hmm?
Or uh, driving, streaming, and drinking. How about that one?
Yeah, that's like
It's absolutely
pretty
fine.
bad.
No one gets hurt. Hold on a second, let me check the
Oops.
prices real quick. Like it's
What
Hilltops.
the actual? Okay, sorry. Meanwhile, I just loaded up our No Man's Sky save, and I
Oh,
just found a new type of Sentinel, and it looks wow. It looks something out of the Matrix.
was there an update?
I'm don't I'm not sure, but I've never uncovered this kind of ruin before, like a
Oh,
salvage wreck thing, and this one had like multiple eyes, and so wow.
that was practically like a spider sentinel.
No. It's like it had multiple eyes, but it was still floating.
Oh no no no! I need to reverse out of here. I remember now. I should have checked the other video that I was reversing out of here the other day. I remember now.
It's called Sentinel Dawn. No, it's not having any different name or anything. It's just looking. It
No,
looks old.
I just asked that because
Oh.
spiders have multiple eyes, and I figured
Yeah,
it
but
could be.
this looks like something weird. I like it. It's like from
Yeah,
an
I
older
reversed
time.
out
It's
like a
kind of
champion.
damaged looking, or
Mm-hmm.
like a mutant. I don't know. Weird. We should do No Man's Sky stream someday as well.
Yes, definitely. Show the people of the interwebs what's what
Well, what the
in our
space fun like,
little,
right?
little slice of the universe.
Yeah. Well, you're farming there as well, so
Yeah. Surprisingly, absolutely. No one would have guessed that. Yeah, I'm farming there as well.
that's why it's border farm games.
Yeah.
Let me see what I booted. No, crash.
Also, we should do something Borderlands stuff together as well
Yeah,
one of
it's
these
been
days.
ages, but I'm kind of looking forward to Borderlands, which will
Three.
be a fully whole new experience to both of us, and it'd be awesome, if we start together and you
Yeah, but I
don't know
think
all
I
the
think
things you already know,
the
and
games that are already out are pretty fun as well. So I'm just saying
what?
that the games that are already out are pretty fun as well. I mean, I have like at least three harvesting videos in mind from Oakfield Farm next week, but then again, I will still do at least one uh, Borderlands gameplay.
Yeah, you're playing with the
I'm
first one.
going to put Sledge in the grave, and now I spoiled everything, but it's okay because that's a game from 2009.
Yeah,
So if you want, there are other ways to find out what's happening after the stuff I did the other day. Ooh, ooh. I mean, there are turning axles on this trailer, but they don't help too much because it's just so incredibly huge. I don't usually have that huge trailers. I don't even know what got me when I went for this one. It looked well in the screenshots at ModHub, I guess. That's what happened. All right. What's the time? Oh, it's 9.
9 here, and it's 1 o'clock in far side of America and Canada.
Oh, I don't know why I tell all these epic fails, but I just looked at the laptop where chat is rolling. Uh,
So where Centurion is. So you just had your lunch, right? When we will be preparing for dinner soon.
who?
Well, me,
You.
here in Hungary.
I
Yeah.
already had what?
Okay.
Dinner at 9.
Yeah.
What? You're
Okay, supper.
Italian or what? Nah. Uh, regular folks already had dinner. We usually
Okay, I
have
woke
dinner
up in
around
5, so
around
that's
6 or 7 in the evening. So
mm,
because regular folks have their lunch around 12 or 1ish 2ish in the afternoon,
we're
and
not
and
regular folk.
yeah, and regular folks get hungry by 6 or 7.
Where am I? Oh,
And you ate salty crackers, haven't didn't you?
I ate the crackers with onion and cream because my singer got me addicted to it. One time she brought some and like, hey, get taste of this. I'm like, I don't like that. I'm like, taste
Yeah,
it.
but
And
those are
yeah,
practically at the foundation salty crackers. So you ate salty crackers, and that are good only for one thing, make you even hungrier. So
well, good because I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna make some nice something. Not sure yet what. Be having beans.
beans, Beans, Mr. Beans. Bill will never be the same again, guys.
Sunset. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
true.
I mean, you got up today at 5-ish, right?
Yes,
In the afternoon.
yes. I want to sleep around 8ish. So I committed the sin of watching the. I know this is not yapping time, but still, I watched Detective Pikachu because I
Oh,
was like, hell, it's Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool. He's fun, and yeah, he was fun. The Pokemons were cute, but the whole movie was shit, utter,
yeah,
absolute
that's what
shit.
most people say. I mean, it's okay to talk about topics. It's a live stream, so it's not
Yeah, so
topically
9 minutes.
regulated.
It's
Yeah.
it's awful,
So that's
awful
that's
movie.
what most people say, that the Pokemon aspect is cool, uh, and and everything, but the story is dumb.
But it's not
That's
just the story. Story is dumb, of course, because all of recent stories, like Godzilla story, was shit as well. But imagine the scene: two people, like, they talked about stuff, but not too many stuff. They just got together for a mission, and they are
mhm.
there, and there's something like Earth is moving and shaking, and like an earthquake kind of thing, and one of
Mhm.
them yells, and so how can you not believe in climate change? And like,
Oh yeah, but that's
how? But wait, no. How did this come up? Like, it's not funny. It takes you out of the context because if earlier, like, if we would know that other character girl would have made a joke about something, like, or you would know that she's like that, then it would make sense. But it just was so out of the blue, so obviously just a political thing, and
yes, it's planted there, but but then again, I think at this point,
thrown there like a piece of shit's not planted. It has
uh,
no roots. It's
uh, yeah, so I think at this point, you either get used to it and you become immune, or you get used to it and you accept it. You embrace the teachings of the SJW.
sorry, a little something got on my.
The Vox Megas is like a cat.
Yeah,
Eating his own body hair and sometimes burps it up in balls.
no, it's just something you said.
Oh yeah, or that. Yeah, I can totally second that.
Anyway,
It's just
so yeah,
I'm
the movie
strong
was
in the
bad
stomach.
basically, but yeah, story wise, it's just if we take away all poetic stuff, because that's just one thing. I wouldn't mind it that much. But when your characters, you see them doing just dumb shit, like no one would do such a thing, and you see them do it, and like, why did you just do that? But no normal person, like, for one, guy goes to daddy's apartment who was like gone, and he's like a detective, and on his office desk finds a vial of purple liquidy stuff. What would
Hmm.
you do with that? Like, oh, this is
I
interesting stuff.
totally drink it at the first sight, because
No.
it's what was it again? Purple.
Yeah, it is
That
purple.
that's supposed to be something real awesome.
Yeah, but joke aside, you would be like, oh, this is maybe some drug or some dangerous substance which he was investigating. So yeah, no guy.
But
Yeah,
then again, I'm future me who is slurping battery acid
yeah,
when not wheat beer.
yeah. So
Because
just dumb shit.
yeah, because you never asked what kind of beer am I drinking, and I was drinking Franziskaner, uh, and that was wheat beer as well. That was very nice.
Damn.
I picked it up on my little shopping spree yesterday. It wasn't cheap, but
Could
it
have
made
bought
me
some Coke.
satisfied.
Now you expose me, Centurion. Thanks.
Hmm?
Now everybody knows I'm a vamp.
Yeah,
Balls.
there was that hair metal band. I don't remember which one. They had a song about up all night, sleep the day. Uh, I'm thinking heavily which one that was.
Sucking
Um,
all your blood away.
no, it wasn't like that. It was about
It
partying.
just rhymed.
Because I know it's that it wasn't Kiss, because for starters Kiss is not hair metal, uh, and for a second they have that song where they have rock and roll all night and party every day, so they never really sleep. uh, yeah, that's No White Skin, the emaciate form. It's not like you were hiding it. True
Ah,
story, yeah. Yeah.
yes, true.
Let's expose Rob.
The vampire.
Vampires, not even once. The Laurel K. Hamilton stories come to mind. Uh, the Anita Blake, Vampire Slayer, Vampire Hunter. Vampire Slayer was Buffy. Vampire Hunter, where
Oh yeah.
she works as an advisor, and a mom comes along with her son who wants to become a vampire. It's practically this teenager guy, dressed in all goth paraphernalia, and like that in the middle of the 90s, and that was a fun stuff. And practically she was hoping that the protagonist can talk her son out of it, but laws were forbidding her to do so.
Mhm.
Those were great crime stories, and they'd
Yeah, I remember
foresee
you
murder.
liked them.
Hmm?
I remember you liked them later.
Yeah, yeah, I enjoyed those. I read like the first five or six, not all of them, because at some point it turned into this vampire werewolf snuff porn thingy, and that
Oh,
wasn't my cup of tea. Uh, but the
I
first
don't
two
mind.
ones were good. Yeah. Oh yeah, Romania is the home of the vampires, and it's just east of us.
Yeah,
Yes,
from
and like
blood.
two
Blood.
thirds of that country was Hungary, like a
Mm-hmm.
little more than a century ago. So
Yeah, and our
don't.
Hungarian king put Vlad into a little tower prison, which is not far from here, I think. You know, next to Visegrad, that little tower, I think. He was locked in there.
Was he?
Yeah, in the Solomon
Nah.
Tower.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
you mean the Salamon Torony?
Yeah, Solomon Tower.
No, no, no. That one wasn't that.
He
Your
locked many
your
there.
Nah, I don't think so.
I think so.
I highly doubt it. Pull up the Wikipedia that is saying that. I want that
I
in the
will not
chat.
pull up the Wikipedia. I don't trust the Wikipedia anymore. They
Did you ever trust it seriously though?
no, but now recently, like even less.
I mean, it
Maybe
depends
like
what.
if it's an animal, like okay, what's this sort of animal? I trust the Wikipedia or like you know,
Yeah, it's what I
basic,
wanted to
very
say. That
basic
it
stuff.
depends. It depends what you're looking after or for. Oh, it's so difficult grammar Nazi yourself all the time. Yeah.
Oops. I'm gonna check on our uh,
Well,
official
there
grammar
were
Nazi
times
as
when
soon as
and
I'm out
for
of combat.
starters, Hungary was never owned by Austria. It was owned by the Habsburgs, and Austria was owned by the Habsburgs too by happenstance. So
Yeah.
that's a whole another story. And then there were periods of history when the Habsburgs were nowhere near, and Hungary just simply owned uh, like that huge part of Central Europe
Yeah.
that it did. Uh,
We even attacked Wien, so
like it's a not so widely known part of history that it was uh, it depended on so small, and you don't see I have uh like my thumb and my pointing finger so close, like a centimeter away, uh that uh that the Habsburgs became the 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 German emperor's family. So uh practically it was decided in the uh, um, what was that battle? I history teacher at his best. Um, anyway, so the Habsburgs almost took the place of the Hohenzollerns, and
kind of.
then they would have dropped Hungary because they could easily say that they no longer need that. Not Austerlitz. That was the Napoleonic Wars. What's the name of that? Königgrätz. Yeah, the Battle of Königgrätz, uh, in 1866.
Have
Again,
we mentioned
this
that he's already also a history teacher? Hmm.
yeah. It's just that I'm a history teacher on summer holidays, so uh,
And that's good. Getting some history while farming, it's really, really good and nice. I love
yeah,
historical like bits and bobs.
yeah. Who doesn't? So practically, if the Habsburg monarchy won that battle, then they could have took the united German throne.
Hmm.
So that whole issue meant so little to them to have
In
Hungary.
in the
Uh,
time of Sigismundus, I think, King Sigmund, he was kind of like
oh,
our
you
king
mean
and
Sigismund of
yeah, yeah.
Luxembourg? Yeah, but then again,
He was
he
cool.
wasn't Habsburg.
Well, he wasn't Hungarian per se, but
Yeah, he wasn't Hungarian either, but but he wasn't Habsburg. But yeah, then again, he was the
Anjou?
what?
Was
No,
he
he
Anjou?
was of House Luxembourg.
Luxembourg? Oh,
That's
it's
why
been a
he's
while.
called that.
It's been a while. Forgive me.
Practically, House Luxembourg was that ate up the branch of the Anjou house that was ruling in Hungary. Because I think there is still another branch of the Anjou house still today. distantly related to our Anjukis.
Mm. I kinda miss history. Alrighty. Mining and grinding and mining.
Yeah, they didn't stand a chance against von Moltke. Yeah, him and the Dreiser rifles. uh, because the Prussians were the leading military innovators of the time, um, and Prussian military was far ahead of its age at that time. Like the Habsburgs needed some talking out of from drawing on the classic Hungarian noble insurgency, which meant that the nobles of fighting age would form a hussar regiment and join the battle. Uh, and the last time that happened was when the Habsburgs were fighting against Napoleon, and even then it didn't end quite well. Uh,
That was a while ago.
yeah, that was a bit like 50 years earlier. Uh, that was the Battle of Kralenberg, where Napoleon beat the shite out of the troops of the Habsburg house, its empire. Yeah, yeah, the US was one of the few countries that took notice, I think, uh, around that time. Um, but then again, you were way past the classic muskets, because you had the long rifles long before that, for example. So yeah, because I think the Habsburg army was going uh, with classic flintlock muskets against the needle guns, the Dreyse rifles. Oh yeah, I see what you say. Now you see here in Hungary it was different. Uh, Up until the very latest of times when compulsory conscription was erased, being in the military and doing your service was something like uh, a coming of age story. So in a community, men could have their voices heard once they were through their military service. Up to that point, they were boys only, uh, and even today you can hear that from other guys that compulsory conscripting should be brought back. We learned where to find our places because of that and all stuff like that. Even though it's uh, way outdated in comparison to professional military, but it has this sort of reputation around these parts because that was how the Warsaw Pact could upkeep its huge influx of soldiers. Uh, Yeah, but then again, I think the founding fathers shunned standing armies because they saw all the troubles that were related to that. Isn't that so? Like, uh, around these parts, we had our fair share of trouble with constantly standing armies. Mm. First off, it's a lot of money. Uh, okay, I get it. So that's yeah, that's the reason why it was looked down on. And when was that changing? Like because I know that right now military service has quite the respect uh, in the U.S. as it's very rightful, but uh, and it should be so around these parts, but since when? Yeah, I mean the founding fathers would walk hand in hand with the people at Woodstock, wouldn't they? Nah, just seriously, not even close. But yes, this aspect, that instrument of terror, and they don't uh, really have to unleash the military on the populace on purpose. Just have them kept unfed and unsupplied for a longer period, like a few months, and then they will terrorize the civilian population. Without hinting at it. So yeah, this is what I mean by trouble, because that happened around these parts, that uh, the military rose up because because they didn't get their right due.
Oops.
Yeah, okay, I get it. Also, that probably this was okay for the rulers because the army was used to suppress the civilian population, like keep them in check. Yeah, pretty much like the Imperial Guard does, right? Uh, no, it's a whole different story because they are constantly at war. But they are arbitrators, because they are like paramilitary.
I just connection. Hello? Is
Hello.
anyone there?
Yeah. What happened?
What the?
I hear you, Rob.
But I don't hear you. I don't
Over the
hear you.
Discord.
Oh, yes. Okay, now I do.
Okay.
I
I
thought
don't know.
something was.
I don't know why that is.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Discord is kinda bad.
Yeah, I mean now they replaced the busy badges with those little with the ones where there is that little black dot in it.
Hmm?
Have you seen that? Check
What
out your
badges?
badge. The the little yellow dot that you're busy. Have you
Oh, it's
checked
like
that
a
how
half
it looks?
moon.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
I
it's
don't.
like it's like a crescent moon. So they have updated the whole system. You see?
Well, yeah, that was very necessary.
Yeah, absolutely necessary, and it's moving things forward. Real nice. Yeah.
It's not like we need any other improvement like with the connection when
Nah,
your
it's
words are
totally
missing out.
fine the way it is. Like people
The only
cannot connect.
problem was that the orange circle is just boring, and we desperately need, we crave for a different icon.
Yes, that's the case. Actually, I'm quite happy about that new icon. You can be a downer all the way you want, but I'm absolutely happy about that.
I'm
That
sorry.
enriches my life in so many ways. Yeah,
Good.
Centurion. This is what I would guess around the First World War because that was like one of the huge U.S. military successes abroad, wasn't it? Uh, well, apart from the Mexican Wars, but then again, that wasn't really abroad. Uh,
My goodness, you're like driving through the village between the houses.
where?
Well, on screen.
Oh,
Maybe the stream is like late.
I don't know because
There
for
might
me,
be a 30 seconds delay or something like that.
I don't know. There is a delay for sure, yes, but on my screen, uh, I'm just leaving the field.
Oh, yeah, then there's probably something like that.
You're watching someone else's stream then.
No, that's you. I'm sure.
I could totally use the indicators, but I don't. I mean that's for amateurs. Oh shoot! I was wait.
Indicators are for amateurs. I wonder what
Yeah,
the police would say.
there's no police around these parts.
It's an anarchy system.
Nah, I know Steven. He's a fine guy. He wouldn't hurt me for that.
even the
Besides,
forest.
everybody around these parts know that I will turn that way because they know where my everything is.
Yeah, the
And
advantages of more small village.
yes, and then other people, strangers, can say what they want.
They
Uh,
can, well, that could cause an
for
accident.
that, yeah, for that matter, they could stay at home.
How
Nobody,
dare you
nobody,
don't know when
nobody
is
asked them to
right
come
at the
around these
evening.
parts and disturb the peace of our little community. Uh,
Breaching the pace, you mean? Breach of the peace?
yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, that they love their peace. Oh, don't do that. Why did you do that?
What happened?
I bought an A plus A shield module and I might not even need it at all. Like if I put it in, it might ruin the ship. Well, not ruin the ship, but like I would have to delete it. So I probably bought it for no reason.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's sad because you cannot even cut losses by selling it, right? Because the moment you have it,
Yes,
it devalues quite heavily.
it's like 240 units. So no, because it's
Yeah, and you bought it for what how much?
200 nanites.
Oh, yeah. So very
I
very
just
strong
try. It's
devaluation.
worth the experiment because if it works, okay, it works that way. So you can use more than three modules if you don't put them in the same inventory. Like if you put it in general and you put other three types, like three S's in general and three A's in technology, that could work.
Oh, I
So like
see
ramp
what
up
you
the
mean.
shields really good. It's
I
just you need to
I
manage it.
see what you mean. Oh, that sounds dangerously awesome as well.
It is because I knew that it was like that with no, in your personal inventory, you can even manage to put like three A's next to each other, then like with some space, three B's, and like
Uh-huh.
three other types, and that like stacks. So
You can
also
turn your complete inventory into a shield generator, can't you?
sort of like that, yes.
But then again, what's the point of your inventory?
Well, if you have a big enough inventory, I sacrificed plenty of inventory space on this ship to have huge weapons and huge
Uh-huh.
shields.
Yeah.
It's my trusty, trusty eagle.
Wow.
Good, good. Nurgle
Yeah.
is in the stream, I guess.
Yes, yes, Nurgle is wearing his ugly hat. Rahem! Yeah,
Pestilence have joined the chat.
yeah. You know what I explained to Small Battle's sister the other day about people starting out their morning like
Yes.
and stuff like that,
You think they are turning into a zombie.
or they are dying in front of you.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, what a sexy spaceship. I think it has like turnable wings, like
Sherry,
Firefly.
Sherry spaceship.
Yeah. But it's a C Type C, so I'm not buying it. Mm. The most gorgeous spaceships are here.
Almost as gorgeous as a modern talking song.
Yeah. Well, they kind of have a feeling like a agricultural cultural vehicle. It's big lumpy thing. It's red
Ah, I see.
for for hauling cargo. So
Now you're trying to guilt me into moving over to No Man's Sky, don't you?
no, 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 no. You do your thing.
Uh,
It's just, I wanted to earn some more money, so I'm managing that.
I'm about ready to wrap up anyway. I just want one more thing. Uh, I mean, I did two loads. I delivered two loads. I'm doing quite well on money, or I'm doing quite well. Uh, okay, so practically I just wanted to show off to the viewers later on what I did to the Unimob, uh, because what I did, I implemented interactive control on it, so now I can put all sorts of things in front. Or hold on a second, that down, that's the, yeah, the front linkage is back, and I can open the windows and everything like that with the IC, and I'm happy about that. That makes me a happy camper.
Happy bunny.
Yeah.
My goodness, so many beautiful ships, and they are all like Type C and old. Uh,
What's your problem with Type C? Type C is awesome.
Garbage, come on. Especially when you have an A.
I have a Type C.
I know, but you know.
Legitrix C is a Type C, and you cannot say one.
And it's yeah, Type C and an Explorer, so
Yeah, and I love that ship, so
oh, you can love it.
I do. I do. With all
Get
my
and die
heart and
hydrogen.
everything.
It was love at first sight.
Actually, yes.
With
It was.
leggy tricks.
Please don't say that it doesn't. Oh no. I think my resistance movement is thwarted heavily. I will have to get the Manitou back.
Hmm.
But no, why? I cannot seem to be able to attach the big bag lifter to the telehandler. Is that a distance issue or what? That's bad. That's a sad way to end the stream. Come
Oh,
on.
we all gonna weep, but not all movies have to have a happy end.
Yeah, but that's not a movie. That's me throwing money out of the window here.
The window. Why? There's
That's not.
ups and downs in the business and in the industry.
You're not comforting at all.
Sorry. Then press F in the chat.
What
Pay our
happens?
respect. Well, you know, when someone's
Oh, Centurion
died.
said we need a 40k farming simulator. I agree with you totally.
Hmm.
I want to be able to do that same thing on an agri world. Uh, I want land crawlers and Torox
And
agricultural
PhD
machines and all that good
corpse
stuff.
starch. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
How resting corpse is that?
I want Grox herds instead of
Ooh.
cows and sheep.
That would be fun.
Yeah,
That would be really, really good fun.
yeah. Also, now that you mention, let's have a look at the animals before I go. Oh, but not through the hedges. jump the gate. Oh no! Sean the sheep has put his head in the ground.
What?
That's a collision
He's just
error.
eating.
Yeah,
No?
but check out. His head is literally in the ground. Check out.
He was an ostrich in his past life, maybe. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he could have been. Or the collisions are not 100% in this game still.
Seems like.
But at least now they have a collision themselves and you can jump them. Because in 17 you could walk past them or walk through them. Now you can jump them like that. Uh,
You're jumping the shark, I mean the sheep.
yeah. Ooh, I didn't remember there was a gate. Does that lead to the cows? Yeah, it does. Great. Sweet. And they have a collision as well, and I can jump over the cows. Because I'm a freaking acrobat. Let's check out the map. Oh yeah, there's a nice pile of butt.
You're jumping over a cow, my goodness.
Yeah.
That's
Mmm, yummy, yummy. That's good stuff. There is more that I already moved away. Yeah. Alright, at this point I would like to thank everybody the watching. Thank you guys for hanging out, those of you who were here while I was live. Uh, you know the usual drill, I won't
oh.
say it all the time. Uh,
Centurion asking if you play Euro Truck Simulator.
no, that one I didn't get into uh, for some reason, I don't know. I know it's a pretty fun game, and usually the fan base of Farming Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator overlaps heavily, but I'm not one of those guys who plays both. So yeah. So anyway, where was I? Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, or anything like that. Whatever feels necessary. And see you next time. Bye bye.